value has the inalienable rights to life, liberty, and property. But you have a conflict, the woman's right to liberty versus the child's right to life. Now let's not even consider whether or not it's a legitimate claim to liberty to want to kill somebody else. Let's just look at the rights themselves. Even by a strict rights hierarchy ordering who should win this conflict. Yeah, life is a necessary condition for liberty. So in any conflict of rights, the more fundamental one has to win, or our decision becomes arbitrary, based on power, or based on some illogical decision that someone forces on us, a judge, or a lawyer, or a king, or a vote of the people. It becomes illegitimate. Final points, and then we'll end. The uncertainty principle. What if somebody says to you, yeah, but Camille, in 1857, we weren't sure that the black man was a human being. A human person. We didn't know. He might be, I don't know, he doesn't really seem to be like us. I don't know. And today, our courts say in our country, I don't know if the fetus is a person. After all this that you did makes sense, we'll have to research it some more. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's not. We don't know. You know what Roe v. Wade said in the United States that legalized abortion? It said, we don't know whether or not the unborn child is a human person. And so we will make abortion legal because we're sure that the woman is a person. And if we ever find out that the baby is indeed a human being, a human person, then we will give him the right to life. What's the problem with that? It violates the most basic ethical principle of all, the principle of uncertainty. When you are uncertain about whether or not a person is present, and therefore whether or not a right exists, you must err on the side of assuming it is there. Why is this the most basic ethical principle? Because of two little principles we're going to talk about next. The first one, the principle of the golden rule. You know that one. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know that one. But there's another one that's even more basic than this one. It's called the silver rule. And it says this. It's the golden rule with two knots in front of it. Do not do to others what you would not have them do to you. Or, as the doctors would say, first, do no harm. This is the most basic ethical principle of right and wrong. If you get this one wrong, we're in big trouble. Right? If you stumble upon some civilization where the people don't believe in this, run, Bambi, run. Because you're going to be in big trouble. Okay? If people don't believe that, if somebody says to you, I don't know, I don't think it says harm somebody, don't harm somebody, depends on how I feel that day. Don't room with them. Okay, you want a different room? Okay, so, principle of silver rule. Next slide. Right. How does that play out in real life? Let's say you have your friend back, his name is Joe. Miraculous recovery. Alright? And Joe and you love to hunt bears. So one day you're out in the forest and you're shooting bear, and pretty soon you become separated from Joe. And you find yourself confronting a bush. And there's something rustling in the bush, and you don't know what it is. The bush could have the bear in it. Or it could be Joe. What do? Do you shoot or not? If you follow the principle of the silver rule, the most basic rule of all ethics, what would you do? I said, you shoot. So, in the situation of an abortion, if I'm not sure that the fetus is a human person with inalienable rights because of an inherent, intrinsic, valuable dignity, what do? Make it legal or make it illegal?
Illegal.
Illegal. It's the only logical, ethical way to reason our way through.